Hello everybody, it's the Swedish Traveler here, how you doing? This is a video response to Vegan Gains. Seen a couple of his videos, which makes me wonder why, but I do want to make out some points. As you can see by his name, he's a vegan, and I'm gonna at least talk about that for a little bit. From what I've seen, I might be wrong about this, of course, that Vegan Gains wants to at least make more people become vegan. Well, I can accept that he at least tries to anyway, but the thing that I want to point out is about that is everyone's different. Everyone can't be vegan for different reasons. Well, maybe economical reasons, social standards, and all that stuff. Maybe they can't even they don't have the time for it, and all that stuff, and maybe even for biological reasons, that maybe there's something in at least vegetables that they can't stand, or all that stuff. And while the Vegan Gains strives for everyone becoming vegan and all that stuff, it's kind of a hard thing to do. As I said, there's a lot of different reasons for not everyone can be vegan, and I hope that Vegan Gains eventually respect that. Another thing that I noticed about his channel anyway, that he always, at least most of the videos, that he claims that things that he says is satire and all that stuff. And there's a thing that I kind of find strange, really, that even though he claims that it's satire, he becomes just angry and just going on a rant about babies and all that stuff, just putting a foot on the baby and just smashing it and all that stuff. The thing that I kind of find disturbing on that is, even though it's satire, you don't have the glimpse in the eye. And by that I mean, even though people can say controversial things, and people who knows are good in comedy and all that stuff, even though they say controversial things, they always have the glimpse in the eye, which makes people know, which makes people know that, well, this is a guy who jokes about it, which I don't find that you have, if you know what I mean about that. And another thing that I kind of find disturbing is when people call out Vegan Gains for some reason. He responds by making death threats. I'm sorry, my mouth is and yeah, he makes death threats, and why? That's not a good way to respond to criticism anyway. Just by making death threats, why? people will always have different opinions. People will call you out. People will eventually call out on me, and to me anyway, it's not what opinions people have. Well, people will always have different opinions, and it's how you take it when people call you out. When it's how you take it when people have different opinions. And just by making death threats, Vegan Gains made some death threats to Mr. Repsyard and TJ, the Amazing Atheist. No, don't even make death threats. Ever. You may dislike people when they call you out. That's a good thing to feel. That's maybe even natural. It's how you respond to it. If you respond by just doing death threats, it's just gonna make you more ridiculous. And yeah, I find it kind of sad, really. So, well, if you like the video, hit that like button and subscribe button. If you have seen Vegan Gains videos, what do you think about him? Comment below. Peace, bros.